What's going on, YouTube? Today we are back with talking about the top daily quests that you guys should be farming right now. I'm currently inside of a chair that the game has decided is a unsittable chair. For some reason, I'm unsure as to why the developers felt the need to make this whole patio area. This person gets to sit down. Ridiculous. But today we're going to be going over an updated guide on which daily quest you guys should be doing, because for those of you who don't know, there's tons of DLC zones, tons of daily quests. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about which ones you should do, which ones you should avoid, and overall what you should be looking for in those areas. Now, it's just a friendly reminder that if you would be like to enter into the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe or leave a comment in the comments below. As many comments as you'd like, and hey, you could be subscribed. You can subscribe on other accounts too. I won't stop you. But thank you for those of you who came to the live stream that we had yesterday. It was super fun to get to chit chat with you guys. And I may live stream again today. I'm just trying to make it a little more fancy schmancy. As yesterday it was a little bit of a slap together type ordeal. So thank you guys for showing up. And let's talk about the daily quests with the kind of bit of an honorable mention, and that is your guys' daily writ. So I am here in Somerset at the daily writ boards, for those of you who did not pick up right away on where I was standing, as I think daily writs are one of the #1 daily quests for you guys to do, regardless of if your character is maxed out in crafting. I think overall it is one of the most valuable and lucrative to do, with guaranteed rewards that you get, such as gold, crafting XP, and other goodies, such as crafting materials as well, and gold mats. Especially if you're playing on PC, this is definitely one of the most lucrative things for you guys to be able to do. I should note, though, that on PC, more people use Vivek City, whereas on console, more people use Somerset, but end of the day, it doesn't matter a whole lot. So this is a bit of an honorable mention. Let's jump now into the DLC zones. Next up, we have the daily quest inside of the Gold Coast, which you'll be able to find inside of Kvatch over in this little area of the map for you guys. Now, there is 2 types of daily quests you're going to get here. It's either going to be the Looming Shadow, or you're going to have to go into the arena. Now, it's important to note that the Roar of the Crowds, where you have to go conquer Kvatch Arena, gives significantly weaker rewards. You guys want to complete the Looming Shadow. It's a 50-50 that you get it every day. You're able, obviously, to have it shared to you, but the reason that you want to do this one specifically is the Big Boy Minotaur rewards. We actually talked a little bit about this on stream yesterday, and I'm a huge fan of the Minotaur. I think that it overall looks dope, and that is the litmus test for if something is going to sell for a lot of money. Let me see if I can memorize my ABCs. Oh, Minotaur. Boom! Look at that. It also has a really nice shoulder, really nice chest, and overall is a really nice style that sells for a huge chunk of money, making the Gold Coast a very lucrative place to come farm you guys' daily quests. So come out here, farm the Looming Shadow daily quest, and see if you can get the Minotaur. Next up, we have Southern Elsewhere. Now, Southern Elsewhere is a little bit near and dear to my heart, as the chest piece that I am wearing is from Southern Elsewhere. Now, Southern Elsewhere has also another little bit of a secret that you guys may be unaware of, and that is not only the Dragon Guard supply here, but I also want to show you guys something cray-cray. And that is, when you complete enough 30 of the daily quests here, you have the ability to get a specific achievement. And once you have this achievement, you guys are then able to take that into and get extra bonus rewards. So once you have the Dragon Guard operative reward, you are able to get Dragon Realm from dragons that you kill. I have no idea why they decided to do it this way, but overall, Southern Elsewhere is a great zone to get dope-ass Dragon Guard motifs. You're able to get cool rewards, and it makes dragon slaying a already super profitable reward even more profitable. So that's why Southern Elsewhere is on the list. Next up, we have the Reach, which is over here on this quadrant of the Elder Scrolls big ol' mappy. You are able to farm actually not only pretty decent modus, but the biggest thing that I want to draw your guys' attention to is actually the overland sets for this area are pretty cool. That's where I recommend this zone for you guys to be able to come to, because Both Radiant Bastion and Witch Knight's Defiance with Void Caller are all very decent sets that have a high resale value. Specifically, Witch Knight's Defiance. I think overall this is a super popular set, and I highly encourage you guys to get out here and farm this. As a bit of a side note too, while Western Skyrim does not make the list, if you pick up the quest to defeat a Harrowstorm there, and you pick up the defeat a Harrowstorm here, you're able to actually kill a Harrowstorm in either zone and turn in that daily quest. So while Western Skyrim's rewards aren't good enough to make the list, overall, if you're looking to save time and get double the rewards, you're able to do that here as well. Next, we have a bit of a surprise. I took Isabel all the way here because, unfortunately, she doesn't like to be here, but this is actually a very, very profitable daily quest for you guys, and that is Heists. Heists are super OP for you guys to be able to farm. Now, why is that? So the motives aside, because the motives are okay, nothing groundbreaking, but overall you're able to get a really good set item from here, and you guys may already know it, but it is Savara's Scale. I am a huge fan of selling this set, as really the only way that you guys are able to get it in the desired trait pieces, such as Heavy Chest, is by doing heists. And as you can see by the amount of people standing here, very few people farm heists. As a fun side note, though, because I did not know this until one of you guys pointed this out to me, you can actually do heists with other people. And if you guys are looking to get the extra rewards and the guaranteed motive by completing all the side objectives, if for some reason you fail, you guys are able to abandon that quest, which will take you back here, and you're able to start over again from scratch, which could be a good way for you guys to try again if you're looking to get that extra bonus reward, which should guarantee you a motive. But you guys are going to be looking out for the Savara's Scale set, specifically for those heavy pieces, as generally those are the ones that sell, but light and medium pieces are also pretty sought after also. Next, we have High Isle inside of the Gonfallen Bay, which is probably not anywhere close to how you pronounce it, but the reason that I wanted to kind of draw you guys' attention to High Isle is just because it's an active event going on. If you guys are watching this before the Heroes of High Isle event ends, obviously you guys want to come here if possible, get your daily quest done, get your 2 event tickets. Overall, though, the rewards here are pretty good. You guys are going to want to complete those High Isle treasure maps if you're getting them. The sets here really aren't super great, but the actual set style page here sells for a decent bit, as well as that style page, which you guys can see linked in chat, the Oaken Order, which is a dope looking set, so that's going to be a really profitable way for you guys to do High Isle. After High Isle ends, if you guys are watching this, however, that's where it kind of tapers off for me, and I wouldn't suggest it as much, but it's still a great place to go, as it is one of the newer zones. And as kind of an honorable mention in this zone too, if you guys wanted to become Tales of Tribute Masters, you can go down to that building over there, and you can do your Tales of Tribute dailies, and those are overall also really fun for you guys to do, and have some decent rewards as well. An honorable mention, but one that I still think is worth considering to farm, and that is Fargrave inside of the Deadlands, which is its own, plane of oblivion for Maroon's Dagon. For some reason, he said, yeah, let them settle here. We can let them do that. Overall, though, this is a very fun zone to farm your daily. Super easy, as the zone itself is very small, and the set items from here are pretty decent. Overall, I think it's worth farming for those set items. You also have really good options in regards to getting a lot of motifs, furnishing recipes, and so on, as well as these Kind March Cruelty, which is a very popular PvP set, as well as Hexo's War, which is another really popular set. I have the Grasp, not as popular, but it's also a really decent set for you guys to farm. Overall, the Deadlands and the Fargrave area is a very popular area to farm. Good dailies, cool antiquities if you're into that as well, and it is worth farming to get those items. And finally, we have Blackwood. Now, it's important to note, because I don't know if I really mentioned this, that there's not a huge particular order to this, because, for example, there could be 80,000 bajillion people farming Southern Elsewhere on your specific server versus nobody on your server, so the motives could be very competitively sold versus not listed at all. So it's very hard to compare these zones on kind of a one-to-one, versus basis. But what I will say about Blackwood is that a lot of people are sleeping on it, and they're sleeping on it because maybe they haven't read the patch notes for Update 36. Update 36 is going to be a huge buff for the Warden, and that means that the sets here, such as Frostbite, are going to be sold like crazy. Selling Frostbite is going to be very lucrative once Update 36 comes out, as well as in the interim, as not very many people are farming Blackwood at all. In addition, other sets such as Deadland's Assassin are also very decent sets, and Bog Raider's another one that's not too shabby either. Overall as well, there is very cool looking furniture from this area and decent motifs as well. The motifs and the furniture itself aren't going to be groundbreaking, as a lot of people have them at this point, but overall it's still very worth it to farm, specifically to get those set items, and extra motifs and furnishing pages along the way aren't too shabby as well. And that is going to wrap up the video. I will probably be jumping on live here a little bit later with you guys just to chit chat. I don't know if I'll have a full dedicated 4-hour live stream like I did yesterday, although shout out to everyone who watched that. I'll probably do 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'm thinking tomorrow will be a dedicated live stream day. That way I can alternate between a day of a video, a day of a live stream. That way you guys aren't having to do both. Just so that, I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, but just know that I really appreciate all of you guys that stopped on over yesterday, all of the super chats, all of the subscribers that regained. It's super awesome. I'm super appreciative of you guys, and I just want to thank you guys again, and just know that I'll be catching you guys later. Bye, guys.
You better remember to like and subscribe to Jake Clips. Or you should. I might have to pluck your eyes if you don't. Or, better yet, I'll skip rope with your entrails. Do it now. Subscribe. Ta-ta. Off with you.